Durant's limping. Durant goes down holding his leg. And Durant grabbing that right leg. It's the right calf that put him out. Thompson running the floor and a foul. And Thompson grabs his left knee. Now writhing in pain. And everybody for the Warriors in the franchise and here in the stands holding their breath. And that's it. There's a new NBA champion, and it's a team from Toronto, Canada. We, the North, are now we, the champions. The Raptors, the 2019 NBA champs.
The Warriors dynasty over?
I have a two-part answer to that.
Okay.
Yes, it is. But they don't believe so.
Adrian Wojnarowski reporting that Kevin Durant is in fact headed to Brooklyn to join Kyrie Irving and DeAndre Jordan.
But this is just the second game inside Chase Center. They wanted to start this season off with a bang and get this building off on a roll after all the success they've had in the last few years. And now they realize that reality is hitting them very hard, and there really isn't anything for them to say except sadness for Steph Curry.
Woj, I am so glad we finally have you on the line. Huge trade. Thank you for really opening our trade deadline show with such a blockbuster. Can you give us the latest on D'Angelo Russell to the Timberwolves and Andrew Wiggins going back to the Warriors?
Andrew Wiggins goes to Golden State, and I think what will be interesting for Wiggins, Rachel, is they're going to ask him to play less of a role, have less of a burden than he had in Minnesota, and so you'll see how he responds.
Let me be very, very clear. The Warriors look absolutely, positively atrocious.
Obviously, the Warriors finishing with the worst record in the NBA. We know that's due to injury.
At breaking news into SportsCenter, we've been waiting for the results of the MRI for Klay Thompson. Adrian Wojnarowski with us. What can you tell us, Woj?
Matt, worst possible news for the Warriors. Klay Thompson has suffered a full tear of his right Achilles. He will miss the entire season.
Okay, but look, I'm going with Steph Curry.
You are?
Right, just think about it. A two-time MVP, and right now we're talking about he's having the best season of his career.
Steph is running into the front court. Draymond finds him another three. Got it! 62! 62!
Warriors face the Lakers in LA tonight in the play-in tournament. The loser of this game faces elimination on Friday.
Shot clock at 7. James, 2 defenders on him to Caldwell Pope inside. He's tied up by Green. Throws it back up top. James puts up the 3. Oh, it's gone! LeBron James from downtown! Lakers are in the playoffs. The Warriors need to play on Friday. And that will do it. The Memphis Grizzlies are in the playoffs. They eliminate the Golden State Warriors.
It wouldn't surprise me at all if the Golden State Warriors are in the Western Conference Finals next year.
The Warriors have got to be the surprise of the season so far.
Are they?
You don't think so with no Klay? I mean, this is a team that was up and down, to put it mildly, last year, and obviously you have one of the great scorers of all time on your team, so you can win every night. But defensively, especially, it feels like they've taken a leap that was not there last year.
Here's Curry for the record. It's good! There it is! Stephen Curry! The all-time three-point king of the NBA! He's back! And now, in his 11th NBA season, out of Washington State University, number 11, Klay Thompson!
You and Jordan have been playing an increasing amount of minutes together, especially now that Steph is out. On an individual level, how have you seen him kind of grow in Steph's absence? But then for your two-man game in particular, how have you seen that develop too?
Jordan has such a bright future. I mean, the world can see that, and we need him.
Poole behind the back, and the layup is good by Thompson. And they let Poole wide open. Driving to the basket, he's got 29 now.
Here comes Poole, baseline drives, contorts, floats, and got the ball in. What a play by Poole.
Starting to get that old championship look in their eyes as they dispatch of Jokic and the Nuggets.
The Golden State Warriors are headed back to the Western Conference Finals.
Golden State is going to the finals for the 6th time in the last 8 years.
The Irvin Magic Johnson Trophy goes to your very own Stephen Curry.
I think the Celtics are going to win this in 7.
Okay, tell me why.
And the reason why I say this is because the length, the physicality, the defensive, magnetism they have on the defensive end is imperative for them, right?
White, good closeout by Curry. It didn't matter. Brown on the baseline, Horford inside. Count it and one. The Celtics take game 1 of the 2022 NBA Finals.
And we go to Boston, all tied at 1.
So if we stand back and look at the big picture of this NBA Finals, Steph Curry has played actually 2 of the 3 fourth quarters because he sat for the one that they won. Would you believe in those 2 full fourth quarters that Steph Curry has done nothing?
They can handle adversity. Warriors get that. They've been there.
Curry drives high off the glass. Curry, another long distance shot. It's good. Steph Curry. 5-point lead for the Warriors.
Keep going. Keep going.
All eyes on number 30.
Oh, Steph Curry from way downtown. Back to Curry. Step back. 3-pointer. Bang! Steph Curry drills the
43-point game 4 for Steph Curry.
Just absolutely brilliant.
The Golden State Warriors have evened the series at 2. A gutsy win on the road in Boston.
The Warriors haven't lost back-to-back games in the postseason. And in Game 4, it took a 43-point performance from Steph Curry to keep that streak alive and to tie the series at 2 games apiece.
Oh, what a fake from Draymond Green. Timeout Boston. He's got 3 seconds to get a shot off. Wiggins to Poole. Poole gets it off in time. Oh, he banks it in! He banks it in! Curry looking for some room with Brown on him. Curry the drive, throws it up and in. What a beautiful floater. Thompson against Smart. Thompson finds some room. Puts it in. Golden State Warriors are 1 win away from getting back on that championship throne.
I've had the Warriors winning in 7 from the start.
Now you're going to pick him in 6?
I don't know. I haven't made my decision yet. They might end this tomorrow night.
Oh, come on.
They might end this tomorrow night. And let me tell you why. I think they smell blood. I think that Steph Curry, I have a very hard time imagining he's going to even come close to duplicating his performance from Game 5. I think he's going to come there in Boston and play lights out for the 2nd game in a row.
Been wide open. The side out of bounds. Al Hoffman fly by. Sigh of relief in the building, realizing that Steph Curry with the shot has just put you to sleep. It might be his 4th, but it means so much. All the sacrifice, all the work. And that'll do it. It's over. The Golden State Warriors return to a familiar place. They're on top of the NBA world. The 4th title in 8 years.
He's a 4-time NBA champion, a 2-time league MVP, a member of our 75th anniversary team, and for the first time ever, he's an NBA Finals MVP. The 2022 Bill Russell NBA Finals MVP award